Liverpool versus everybody. I almost strained my vocal cords, screaming and yelling, celebrating that goal. There was something in Sturge when he came on the game. There was something in his eyes. I'm not just saying this because he scored. There was something that, to me, said that he wanted to leave his mark on this game. I think he felt bad about what happened in the cup, and I think he wanted to come back and do something. Obviously, I can't tell the future, but I did see something in Sturge, just in his face, his demeanor when he came onto the game, the way he looked at Mane and Firmino, told them where Klopp told him he wanted them to be. Um, Such an important point is the right way to put it. Obviously, I didn't want to draw going into this game. The way that game went, you thought, man, we just can't buy a break. We can't get a goal. If we can get this back and not lose it, great. I didn't want us to lose in this season. It just didn't feel right. This is not the point in the season where I think that we should have lost. Things happened. It could have happened. It didn't. We have a party going on. Onyx just turned 10 this week, so excuse the noise. But it's I must apologize for everything I ever said about Studge. No, you don't, man. No, it's. I mean, listen, he's got more goals than Salah in way less time. Sturge, that is a big goal. That is an important goal. It could go towards being one of the most important goals in this season. I don't want to be dramatic, but getting that point today is really, really important, and not dropping the two, or not getting any points at all. So, just bigger to feel like a loss to Chelsea. I think they thought they had that game. We've got to be better, man. We've got to be better. I got to give Chelsea credit today. Their defense was amazing. Whether it be David Luiz making a shovel out save from the goal line, the keeper save on Mane, Rudiger early in the game where Salah had that off balance shot. I mean, big time goal from Sturridge, man. And big time players step up in these big time moments, and he did that. He tried the same thing against the same team in the cup. Didn't get it. Was this close to getting it. To have the balls to try that again. Because everyone, I'm sure, was thinking, oh, what are you doing? Let's move the ball around. This motherfucker, Daniel Sturridge, took the ball and put it where no one can get it. Two keepers wouldn't be able to get that. So, listen, again, it's frustrating. We finished our chances. This game is out of reach. But we didn't do that. Shaqiri was in there, little Mighty Mouse. I mean, the ball's coming across quick. I thought he was passing to the man and before Shaqiri, which I guess was Mane at the time. Great balling from Robertson. He just shanked it. That moment at the end, like I said, David Luiz shoveled that off the goal line. That's another chance. So it was one of those days today, man. It was one of those days. I think Naby came on, and only for the small amount of time that he played, he looked really, really good, I thought. So it'll be good to see, interesting to see how he plays a part in the team. Mame, we have to salute Klopp's coaching. Yeah, I think it's the first time he influenced the game when we were about to lose. If it happened, it didn't. Well, you can say the same thing in PSG, bringing Firmino onto the game. But yeah, Jason says, "Wow, yeah, man, that it's I gotta check my heart rate. I mean, that's the strongest, most forceful, loudest yell I ever had. There's a party here, like I said, and there's a young lady here who I was frightened by my eruption. I mean, that was just Daniel Sturridge. I mean, God, we couldn't lose that game. I could not have come on. I would have come on when we lost, but we couldn't have lost that game. We didn't. I'm glad we didn't. Bro, Hendo and Milner got to get up out of here. Sorry. Oh man, Sturridge saved the day. Yeah, HM. I don't know if I've seen before, maybe before sometime, but Milner and Hendo got to get out of here. I think that's a bit harsh. Especially about Milner. I mean, Milner's been one of our most important players all season. That's a bit harsh, Jay. A bit harsh, man. Sturridge is a special player, man. He is, and it's enough for people to say, oh, he looks much better this season, and kind of feel like, yeah, does he really? But he does. He looks fitter. His confidence is still there. We know Sturridge is never going to be as fast as he was before, and that's unfortunate. But he's still a guy that can come in, obviously, and really, really help a team. I mean, that's a big point. In this point in the season, to keep our unbeaten run going. Not 100% win record, of course, we get that. But that was a loss. That was a loss. It started to look that way anyway. And there's a part of me who thought, this Liverpool team has showed so much fight this season, I can't believe we're going to lose this game. I didn't really know where it was going to come from. It just was one of those days we couldn't get any luck as far as getting a goal. We had the chances, we couldn't do it. Daniel Sturridge, man. I mean, wow. I think Klopp taking out Salah was kind of a statement. Yeah, I think so as well. Hendo looked pretty pissed off when he came off. Gave the armband to Milner. Milner came off, gave the armband to Van Dijk. But yeah, I think him taking off Salah might be a statement. I thought Shaqiri would be the first one to come on. Didn't know it would come for Salah. Wasn't disappointed either. I mean, when that happened, I saw Salah would look like he was shocked. When I saw Salah coming up, I was like, you know what? Maybe this is what needs to happen. Um, and we did it. So I think Klopp taking out Salah. Guys, Hendo was all right. Chelsea has crazy midfield, man, and they do, man. Yeah, I don't. I think it's hard to say Hendo, especially Milner. I thought the midfield played overall pretty good today. I thought. I mean, honestly, Genie was amazing to me all game. Amazing to me all game. Um, but yeah, LFC effective plans B in such situation, I guess. LFC effective plan lack plan B in such situation, I guess. Yeah, yeah. I mean, is that true? I don't know. Listen, at the end of the day, I'm happy we got the point. I feel silly celebrating and being happy because it wasn't a win, but damn it, I'm going to celebrate it because, again, we showed the fight. Daniel Sturridge, I mean, come on. Daniel Sturridge came in to win us that point. Unbelievable. Henderson was terrible sideways and backwards is all he does. Okay, that's fine. I don't think he was terrible. I'm sure there's a lot of people who agree with you on here, on other networks. I don't think he was terrible. I just don't. But, fair enough. Shaqiri is a better provider. Mane should have been off for Shaqiri. Hendo needs to pass forward. So many opportunities missed. We go again. I don't agree with that. Well, the ending I do, but I don't think Shaqiri should have came on for Mane. But fair enough. Hendo needs to pass forward. Yeah, I think there's times, obviously, where there's passes that need to go backwards. Genie did it a couple times. Just a recycle play. There's nothing really. Look, again, Chelsea's defense was really good today. I don't care what anybody says or if you agree with me or not. Chelsea's defense was good today. Oh, you see where people say Chelsea are a good team? Do I see where people say they're a good team? I think they're a good defense. They impressed me defensively. And I think there were a lot of. Look, I'm not trying to be salty or sour here. Chelsea are a decent team. Do I think they're amazing? Do I think by the end of the season will they be up there battling for the title? I don't. And I'm not saying it because we got a point. I'm not saying it because I'm mad that we didn't beat them like I thought we would. No, Chelsea's a good team. They impressed me defensively, and that to me was the biggest issue for them. Let alone not really thinking they were that great attacking besides Hazard. And that came true. Hazard got the goal. They caught us sleeping. Fair enough. But defensively is where they impressed me today. The midfield was excellent. Conte was a beast today. Kovacic was good. But their defense is what impressed me. Rudiger, all those guys. So that's what I would say about that. Milner's at work. Horse, he's perfect for us if we're challenging for top four, but we need quality in the midfield. We need our best technical players on the pitch. I don't disagree with that, Jason. That's fair enough. I just don't think they should be gone. I mean, neither one of them. I'm not the biggest fan of Henderson. Haven't always been the biggest fan of Milner, but Chelsea did play smart. They again, I give them credit for that, and that's down to the manager and the players building on this. I can speak honestly about that. They played smart today. Defensively, for me, which is what really impressed me defensively. Staying compact, the pressing. I mean, the pressing was really good, cutting off avenues. Now, a lot of times we got balls back. I mean, if there's a stat about how many times we intercepted the ball from them on a counterattack and didn't do anything with it, I mean, again, so to me, their attacking play, moving the ball was okay, but to me, they won this game defensively. Or they got their point or looked good today because they were really good defensively. And that's where I thought they really got going. Salah was a sub throughout the beginning of the last season, and it worked as a match changer most of the times. That's a good point. Chelsea have a very good side. Sarri knows what he's doing. Again, sure. If people don't think they have a very good side, that's fine. That's fine to me. If we finish our chances, will people still be saying they're a very good side? I don't know. He does not look to hold such a responsibility as a star and takes the game from the beginning. Yeah. I think what could prove to be Chelsea's biggest problem this season is their reliance on Hazard in the final third. Yeah, the people will say they don't have a number 9. They don't have an official striker. That's what will keep them back. Maybe true, maybe not. Van Dijk and Alisson kept us in this game. Yeah. I mean, Alisson. Of course, Onyx is, he put the make-believe mic in front of me and said, so who's the man of the match? And I agree, yeah, Dominic Alisson to me the man of the match. I mean, that goal, that second opportunity that Hazard has, I don't know about you guys, but when he broke away, I said, that might be it. 2-0, game over. But I forgot Alisson. I mean, and Alisson made some big saves. That goal, listen, to me, Gomez needs to stop that. I'm sorry, I'll keep saying it. I don't want to beat him down too bad, but he needs to slide in and try to block that shot. Could he have still scored? Sure. but attempt to do it. I don't like players that don't. Let me see you at least trying to do it, even if it seems impossible, which that wasn't. He didn't even try to block the shot. That pissed me off. But no, Allison's man of the match for me. Sorry, placement of the ball, just mental, man. The mental toughness, amazing. Allison, man, yeah. Yeah, he was class. He couldn't save the first Hazard goal, in my opinion. It was tricky to save. Well, I don't agree with that. He could have, but I mean, we get that you don't. I mean, world-class goalkeepers may not save that. You know what I mean? Like, the best in the world, whoever you call them, may not save that. It's Hazard. It's a fast, hard shot to the far post. He could have, but he didn't, and it's okay. I'm not knocking him for that. But in light of that, he's still the man of the match. I mean, he was incredible today, I thought. Jason says Allison was class. Yeah, Virgil van Dijk is so good. Playing with pain. Good man of the match performance for another defender. It's just a regular game to him. Yeah, Allison was a game changer. He was. That's a damn sure we needed. That and Daniel fucking Sturge at the other side of the pitch. But no, Allison for me is by and large. I mean, he just came up with some really big saves today, man. Just coming up. It's something that we haven't had in a long time. Karius doesn't do that. Mignolet doesn't do that. I mean, but it was good to see Mignolet jump up and kind of embrace what Klopp seeing Sturge score that goal. But we got to be better. We got to be better. That would have been a really crushing blow, defeat, if we didn't get out of that game. So Naby made a massive difference. I said so the same thing. I thought Naby was amazing when he came on. Amazing, maybe that's a bit too much, but he did some good things in those few moments. Really aggressive on the ball. At the moment there where you can see that he has the capability of breaking through teams with just real small moves with his feet. Naby is a guy to really be looking at as far as trying to get him back into the midfield, I believe. Shaqiri needs to put that chance away. He does. He didn't. And luckily Daniel Sturridge did. But again, I thought after scoring that goal, I felt like, you know what? We got a few minutes here. Let's see if we can press on and get this game winner. And that would have broke the back of Stamford Bridge. The bridge, it would have definitely been over. In the words of KRS-One, but yeah, they did make a difference, or Naby made a difference. We need to be clinical if we want to win the championship. Yeah, you're gonna have some games where you're not, but you're right, and that's what I've been saying almost every video is we got to finish our chances. The opportunities are presenting themselves, whether it's teams giving it away because of our press, or whether us just working hard, getting the ball back, nice passage of play, and then the final product has just been sorely lacking this season, by and large. Of course, we've scored enough goals to be where we're at, but we got to be more clinical, man. We got to be. I don't care who it is. Allison had just positioned himself when shot came in, so can't blame him. I don't think. Yeah, and I wouldn't blame him either. I'm just saying, on another day, he might stop. Allison, to me, is a world-class keeper. I'm going to say it now. The best in the world, I'm not going that far. He's world-class. I'm sorry. The performance today, we've been saying when he gets tested, what is he going to do? Did you see what he did in the game today? So, I mean, and to me, again, it was about the breakdown in the defense in that goal. It was that's not a goal where you knock the keeper. I'm sorry. You just don't. Now, if it's near post, he scores it, and he's that close to that near post, maybe. But that's not, again, man of the match is all I got to say. I think it's time to bench Salah. Napoli game for me. Bring him on at the end when they're tired and see if he can get his goal. Look, I'm not against that. I would totally have all of that down. The build-up to the Chelsea goal was beautiful, to be fair. It was. It was. I mean, it wasn't beautiful to see how we allowed them to do that or how they were able to do that. But, yeah, sure. It was a beautiful build-up. And, again, Chelsea had some really nice moments in the game today. And probably feel, again, that's a hard 2 points drop for them. They'll be crushed. So I'll be looking at the Chelsea fan channels today. We're right up there, same points with City. This was a big game, man. This was a big game. And it was a game that we could not afford to lose. I'm sorry. I know it's early in the season. It's not that many points away from City and Chelsea. It wouldn't have been. But no, we needed to win this game or get a draw at the end of the day. And we didn't lose it, and so I'm proud. I'm happy. Need to be better. That's clear. That's obvious. And I think the thing is, I think we played a pretty good. First of all, it was an amazing game, both sides. The game in general was amazing. The ref was steady, more or less. Our set pieces, unfortunately, weren't the best today. And that was one thing I feel like in a game like this, you have to have better set piece play. We didn't have that. Hazard stole Salah's juice. That man isn't sharp this season. I don't think that has anything to do with Hazard, but I hear what you mean. Very just. I don't know what it is, man. Very, very sloppy with the ball. Again, I give him credit for being in these positions, but he's got to finish these situations, man. Losing the ball way too much, but still it's almost like guys are still in preseason, still lazy. Almost everybody on that pitch today made at least one lazy bad pass. Genie almost gives the game away at the end when he passed the ball. I don't know what kind of pass that was, but he was put into a bad situation by whoever. I don't know if it was Rob or Milner or whoever. So it's like a domino effect. And luckily, again, Allison is presence of mind, steps up, gets the ball. So, I mean, we have got a world-class keeper in our hands, man, and it's going to be the difference in getting points in some of these games. I'm telling you. I'm slightly happy with the draw. Well, I'm happy now with it, but I wasn't happy going into it and thinking. And I'm slightly disappointed too because I feel like we should have beat the team. I mean, that's 2 games in a row. And again, if we lost that game, that's 2 losses in what span of 3, 4 days, 4 or 5 days. That wouldn't have been good. So again, I'm happy that we got the draw because it didn't seem like we can get anything else from it. When we got the draw, I'm thinking let's go and try to get it. We didn't get the win. Cool, I'll take the draw over the loss any day. To be fair, I thought in the first half, Salah's link-up play was pretty nice. Yeah, I thought so too. And no, I don't think anyone in their right mind can knock that. It's the end product, and that's my problem. I mean, the build-up play, but he lost the ball too much. He gave the ball away a lot. He's been doing that a lot. But so is the team. I mean, like I said, everybody on that pitch gave away a pretty bad pass at some point. And we got to cut that out, man. We've got to cut that out. Thought Mane and Firmino were quite lazy in the first half. Yeah, Shaq needs to come in from home. Yeah, I won't be mad at that. Let's see what happens midweek. But again, another chance to watch Liverpool play. We have got to get it together, though. Got to get it together. Very, very frustrating parts of that game. Most of it, to be honest. But that goal was just unbelievable. Unbelievable. I'm looking forward to seeing what Klopp has to say about it and seeing Daniel Sturridge's post-match. Wow. I mean, it feels so good for a guy like Sturridge to get that, especially knowing what happened in the Cup game, knowing that if I'm thinking, damn, if you would have got these goals, you could have got a hat trick in that game. I'm sure he feels good about that. So way to just come on with very limited time and get the goal. I mean, that's a ballsy shot. I mean, that's just amazing. That's amazing. So, beautiful build-up, and I feel like we have the quality to do the same. Yeah, Klopp's system is too mid-table for me. Was great when we had Joe Allen, and Can't Luca, Origi. We got better players now. Yeah. Sturridge is the best striker in the Premier League. Thank you, Mercy. We have Napoli and City. We can breathe and have the game. Yeah. I get you on that one, my man. Mid-table, we played the games at Dortmund, and the team was amazing. Gomez break the lines consistently in this game. The forwards squandered the chances repeatedly. Yeah, we did squander a lot of chances. That's definitely factual. Epic, what's up? We will have won the easy with the chances we had. What's impressive is we still got something from this while things went. No, that's true. That's true. But you can't ride that luck for so long. And I get you, and I'm totally with you. I mean, you know, Chelsea had the. I think both teams had a decent amount of chances. We probably had maybe one more. And again, if it wasn't for Allison, I think we may just falter in that game. If it wasn't for, or maybe just Hazard doing something different on that shot. I don't know, but some scary moments there that didn't really need to be. You know, they had a free kick. Was that from the free kick? The free kick, and they got the free kick. It was a foul by Salah, I think, and we're just asleep. They caught us sleeping, and they moved the ball up. It's similar to what David Luiz did against us in that game, where I don't know what we're doing. Mignolet's in goal. We fall asleep. David Luiz runs up, kicks the ball. They score a goal. I mean, it was the flukiest thing in the world, but you know it happened. So we have got to be alert, and that's what's so troubling for me. So happy to get the point, obviously. Frustrated that it took that. Because it shouldn't, in my opinion. But we go again. I'd say don't lose the City, then we have an easy run after that. Yeah, we got it. The City's another must-win. Napoli's a game that we need to be winning as well. A win or draw is one thing it's like, okay. But City's a game. We have to be better for City, man. We have got to be better against City. We usually play well against City, so I'm not too worried necessarily. But I wasn't worried in this game, and I was worried throughout as the game went on. Virgil van Dijk, Boston, he did do well. Still too casual on the ball. I fucking hate that with him. I don't know why there was almost 2 times when he could have gotten the ball snapped off of him. Obviously he didn't, but no, I mean Van Dijk was good, playing with pain, coming back, being a soldier that he is to come and play this game. But to me, it's Alisson. I don't know how you can give it to anyone but Alisson. Obviously, I don't want to lose to City, but I say we have a Mourinho attitude. Don't lose the game. Yeah, I hear you on that. Yeah. So. that's it for me, guys. I might come on later just to talk about some things. My emotions are really, really high. Proud that the team pulled it out. Pissed off on some other areas, but today there's no need for me to really be pissed off, really, because we got the point, and we're still undefeated in this league. So, say yeah, Allison was amazing. So, thank you for the 13 of you guys that were in here. Let me give it just a quick shout out. Mercy, Dom, good to see you again. You've been absent for a while. Good to see you. Epic, Thompson, Mame, Jason. Who else was in here? Edford Lark. I said Jason already. Joey, I just like to go by and thank guys, man, because I don't take this for granted. You guys don't have to be here. There's plenty of Liverpool channels, so I'm glad you stopped by. HM, if I forgot you, I didn't mean it. Matt, I think that's about it. If I didn't say you, much love to you too. But yeah, appreciate you guys stopping by as always. Leave your comments if you want. If there's something I didn't touch that you wanted to talk about, cool. Jason says, question, why don't Hendo and Milner get into the box when Robbo and Trent get into crossing positions? I guess that's a good question. I mean, they don't really seem like players who are. That's a good question. I don't know. I think there was a moment there, and both of them look awkward as hell when they get the chance. Milner had a chance today, which was a very cheeky play. I thought he was going to shoot it, and he popped it up for Firmino. Got unlucky with the David Luiz kick save. But they both look so unorthodox. You know what I'm saying? So, HBD to NYX. What is that? If the cross fails, there's no midfield. Yeah, that too. But I never really thought about that. But, you know, is Jason a Klopp hater? What do you mean Klopp system and mid-table? I don't think he's a Klopp hater. I think he just got a different opinion. What's up, Carl? Steve, what's going on? If the fullbacks push up, then one of them has to cover. Yeah. Jason says he's not a Klopp hater. Yeah, I didn't read it that way, personally. But, yeah, and I'm not drinking liquor now, so I didn't have that to kind of calm on. I got this fucking orange, whatever, something my wife made. It's actually pretty good. But I just needed some. I'm going to have probably 12 cigarettes after this video. But, yeah, I don't know if he's right or wrong. I don't know if I really agree with what Jason said, but I definitely don't see him as a Klopp or Liverpool hater. He's clearly a fan and got a different opinion. Mid-table system to me is a bit. I don't see it that way. But fair enough. You know how we get on here, man. I love you guys having your opinion, and it's an interesting one. I just feel like he's got good enough players to adapt his system, more build-up play. I get you on that. I just wouldn't say that equals mid-table. At the end of the day, we know what Klopp does, and I'll say this: people might think I'm crazy or curse me out in the comment section or whatever. Klopp took this team, in my opinion, because he saw a team that I think he thrives off of leading these teams, these kind of like average squads. Let's be honest, when he came in, Liverpool, to be nice, is probably saying they're average. Taking these average squads and just like, you know, making them amazing. You know, making them scintillating to watch, making people envious of watching maybe other coaches, other fan bases. I think that's his main goal in life, like as a manager, is like to take these teams who shouldn't be doing much and just uplifting them. I mean, that first season, was that two finals we got to? I know we didn't win them, but did we have any business in any of those finals with that squad we had? Go back and look at the roster for people who forgot. Go look at that roster he had when he came in. I want purposeful football. I got you. So you're saying that the football we're playing is not purposeful. Just so I'm clear. And what do you think would make it more so if you don't think it's purposeful? A genuine question. Just curious. But yeah, no, I love what we're doing. And Daniel got us the fuck out of Dodge. Man, he got us the fuck out of Dodge with that goal. I'm still just mesmerized. I might watch that goal at least 20 times again tonight. I may watch the game again, as irritating as it was to watch in some moments. I need to watch it again. But yeah, no, it's good to see us get that draw, and I can enjoy the rest of my weekend now. But Jason, if you're still around, let me know what you about the purposeful thing. Do you think we're not playing purposeful football? At the end of the day, I want winning football, and we haven't lost in the league. We've lost one game this season in the cup match under strange circumstances here and there. Give Chelsea credit, they won the game, but you know, I kind of hear what you're saying, but I kind of wanted to see if you can just kind of clear it up for me. But anyway, maybe we can talk about that another time. Okay, here we go. It's like our attack is, let's press hard and see what happens. Okay. I don't really see it that way. I think when we press with purpose. And we do it because a lot of times we gain rewards from it. Now, if whether we're capitalizing or not is one thing, but to me, that's not a team playing without purpose. So I don't know. That's again, that's a very interesting way to look at it. That's a topic that I think should be tossed out there to see what other fans think in general, not just on this platform. But it's an interesting one. I don't agree, but that's a very interesting talking point and opinion that you have. So, but yeah, I mean, I'll be thinking about that a lot now. But from my initial response to that is that it doesn't seem like they're just aimlessly running around hoping for something to happen. But that's me. Napoli looked poor against Red Star. They ain't the same without Jorginho and sorry. Oh, okay. We should rotate midweek. You know what? I usually would go with that same thing, Steve. But Chelsea looked awful versus West Ham. They looked awful versus Arsenal, and Arsenal may be improving now. I mean, they needed an own goal and a last minute saving from the game to beat Watford. They didn't look good against Newcastle. So, and obviously that doesn't mean much. It's all about matchups. So whether they look good against Red Star or not, they can look good against us against Liverpool. They don't want to go a second game without getting a win. They want to get a win so they can keep. I mean, on paper, most people will probably think PSG, Liverpool get out of that group. Choose who you want to win it. Choose who you want second place. So I hear what you're saying, Steve, but I don't know if that's something we can really go by. Jason, so do you want us to play like Man City? Do we have a David Silva, De Bruyne like players to play that possession-based football? We play the way we play to our strengths. I agree with that, Carl. What would make it more so is midfielders that can move with the ball, beat a man, make their own space, and we have that in Keita. Right, we do, but he's not using them for whatever reason. So until he feels like they're acclimated up to speed the way he wants to play, then this is what we have. And again, I think with Genie and Milner specifically, I'm happy with them playing the majority of the games for now. You know what I mean? And again, as long as we're winning games, they're getting positive results. Personally, I don't really feel where we really need to complain. Not to say you're complaining, but I don't really have an issue with how we're playing. And I definitely think that it's purposeful for me. But Napoli lost today with their main team. Yeah, I'm not worried about Napoli right now. We got a few days for that personally, so I'm still enjoying this win. When Monday, is it Tuesday or Wednesday we play them? Napoli just lost to Juve 3-1. I mean, it's Juve, so it's not that big of a surprise. I mean, they walk that league almost every year. Are we playing Tuesday or Wednesday? Somebody let me know. I should know this, but my mind is somewhere else right now. Whenever it is, that's when I'll start thinking about it. Obviously, I think about it before that and think of a team that I think we should put out there. Definitely gonna do a preview on that, talking about the Napoli side, our side, how we can hurt them. Wednesday, okay, cool. Wednesday, cool. They're here. Thank you, man. But anyway, man, thank all of you guys for real, man. Seriously, thank you for your time here. As I said, you do not have to be here. You do not have to be here, and you chose to do it. So I appreciate it. Good to see Dom again. It's been a while since I saw you. Some other names that I haven't seen in a while. Good to see you guys as well. So all in all, just to end it, Jason, I appreciate your comment, man. It's a very interesting one. It's one that I'm going to continue to think about while I'm watching the team because it's a valid point, I think. And we'll talk more about that. I think that's a good thing to bring up. I'm kind of with Carl though, but I hear what you're saying, and we'll see how the season goes. We'll see if we see Naby and Fabinho a bit more, and see if that does change. Then we do feel a bit more work from not work because Milner and Henderson can give you that, but more purposefulness, if you will. Maybe Klopp's waiting for Ox because I think Ox and Keita, and that could be it too. And sometimes I forget about Ox, not purposely, but again, you just saying that kind of puts everything in perspective. You know, if you have Ox, you have Keita who's up to speed, and maybe Genie is a 6. That's a pretty amazing midfield, I think. You got 2 ball carriers, and you got Genie, who we can see how solid he is. It's like getting guys on his back, moving guys off. So great point, and maybe that's what it is. But in the meantime, I don't think the midfield has ever really hurt us in any major way yet. You can say this game, they weren't amazing. You can say in the game with the Cup, we know why those reasons were, I would say. But really, I don't think the midfield has been awful this season. I think the defense and midfield have been probably the best parts of the pitch for the majority of the season so far. So, but yeah, I love that you brought that up, and I think that's a really good talking point, and we'll talk about it again. So, till next time, guys, enjoy this win, and then there's no other good games on this weekend really, but but still enjoy your weekend, and we'll see you guys before the Napoli game. Daniel Sturge, motherfucker.